Hi everybody, and welcome back to visit Fylde Coast. And it's Sunday, so it's time for another Sunday vlog with a view. And I've totaled out onto the beach this afternoon. I'm filming this on Friday in advance, and we've had a little spell of intermittently out of season weather today. So it's been a little bit cool, very drafty. So I've come mudlarking to see what I can find on the beach. And if you want to watch it, there's another video that I uploaded yesterday morning about the beach finds, which is quite interesting, including 3 dead bodies. So what's vlog with a view? Well, if you're new to visit Fylde Coast and you've not been watching for very long, first of all, big welcome to everybody that's been here a long time or brand new or whatever. And we celebrate everything that's great about this lovely little bit of coastline. So this is the Irish Sea. I'll introduce you. Irish Sea, this is all our viewers. And just down there in the distance you can see Blackpool Tower. That's Mary's Shell in the water. That's part of our mythic coast trail here at Cleveley's. So on a Sunday we tend to do some kind of topical subject, and what more topical could you get than coronavirus? So we've tried to keep off the subject because everybody else has done it to death. But as I put my clogs on to come out this morning, I just thought to myself, what's the future for coronavirus? It's Monday the 14th, tomorrow, when the big announcement is being made about whether or not the 21st of June lockdown easing will take place. And I think it's fair to say that we're all waiting with bated breath to see whether or not we will end up locked down or whether or not we will end up being released, as you might say. But at the same time, infection rates are rising because of the Delta variant first identified in India. Got to say it properly, haven't you? Not the Indian variant, the Delta variant. It did occur to me the other day that at this rate we're going to end up learning all of the Greek alphabet, because we're already on to D. So I couldn't quite remember what E is in Greek. If you'd like to put the answer in the comments below, I know Eric will know. I thought it might have been epsilon, but I couldn't quite remember. So, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen next? Because it doesn't seem reasonable to think that we can just carry on forever, amen, being locked up. I think we've got to carry on functioning and living. I've just slowed down because I've seen a jellyfish on my way this way. And I was going to see if I could flip it back into the sea. I've got a piece of wood in my hand ready for picking it up, and I can't find it. It's disappeared. Where's it gone? Where's the jellyfish? Goodness, it's well camouflaged. So it sounds like loads and loads and loads, millions in fact, of young people are coming forward and having their jabs. I feel very fortunate to have had both of mine. Yes, it did make me feel a little bit, not ropey, just exhausted for about a week afterwards. But it's worth it. It's worth feeling ropey for a few days if you think that you've got better protection against something which could be life-threatening. And not just that, but life-threatening to the people that you mix with. You know, we're all getting older. None of us are getting any younger. So you can't just take it for granted that you're going to be fine and dandy, can you? I can't find that jellyfish. I think he's going to have to go to jellyfish heaven. I'll put this in my beachcombing bag. Yeah, so anyway, one of the good things about COVID was that it started us off doing blogs, because you'll know that we have been publishing Visit Fylde Coast for the last 12 years. Well, 12 years in January. But we only started doing videos last year when you couldn't get here to look at this beautiful view. So we've tramped up and down the beach more than we've ever done. We've been all over the place, collecting content and sharing stuff so that you can see the beach from wherever you live. And people have been coming back to the Fylde Coast over the last few weeks. We've had a gorgeous Maybank holiday week. It's been absolutely delightful. And Blackpool has been packed. We've uploaded a few videos ourselves of Blackpool, and I must admit I tend to avoid it when it's as busy as that. I love the atmosphere, but I can't be doing with all the queuing and the buses and people everywhere you go and all the rest of it. So I've kind of kept away in the worst of it, but I know from what I've seen on social media that it's been really, really busy. So you can't wonder why the infection rates have been increasing. So what would you do if you were in charge? What would be your solution? Because I think there's one thing for sure, it ain't going away. I think we're stuck with this now for as long as, as time immemorial. So how are we going to cope with it? How are we going to get on with it, bearing in mind it's going to be a new feature on our illness landscape? So I think if I were in charge, put your comments below and we'll see what you'll think. But I think if I were in charge, I would get everybody vaccinated, and then I would say, right, people that need to shelter, and we've all got to be cautious but carry on, because what really matters is not necessarily how many people catch it, but how many people end up ill, seriously ill. So I think vaccination is your first route to success. I sound like a politician, don't I? It's not deliberate. I didn't intend to do that. I'm just sort of laterally thinking it through as I'm walking along this lovely beach. And then I think, you know, we've all got to understand that it is a risk. It's like going out and getting knocked down by a number 9 bus. I mean, I did know somebody that got knocked down and killed by a bus at a bus stop. So that does happen as well. It's not just a thing that you say but never happens. So if you've got any better ideas, than what I've just said, and I suppose really what seems to be policy that's happening around us, pop your comments underneath and we'll see if we can find a cure for coronavirus between us. Don't laugh, it's perfectly possible. Stranger things have happened at sea, and we are standing right next to the sea. And look, the sun's starting to come out, it's clearing, the sky's clearing. That's lovely. It's always lovely. Whatever the weather, it's always lovely. You know what they say? There's no such thing as the wrong weather, just the wrong clothes. So I'm going to leave you on that note. Have a lovely Sunday. We're having a week off next week, so we'll see what the announcement is tomorrow. We'll see what the verdict is from the judging panel. We'll see whether it's a Eurovision Song Contest nil point, or whether it's a go ahead and press that button. I don't know what to think. I wouldn't even like to call it. So I will see you soon. You take care, and whatever you do, make sure that you keep away from the COVID. See you later. Bye for now.